Unbelievable. Hey guys, just came back from Trans World 2016. Awesome. It was my first time in St. Louis. Had an amazing time. Met a lot of people, seen a lot of exhibits. Wow, so much stuff there. I guess what's hot right now in the haunt industry, and not just so much the haunt industry, just the fun and game industry, the entertainment. Escape rooms. I've seen some unbelievable ones. Look up around where you're at and see if there's an escape room. Check them out. At Trans World this year, I've been following this one company, Tech. Anyway, our haunted house, Wells Township haunted house, we have a pretty unique haunted house, which is about 18 to 20 different rooms, and they're basically like escape rooms. And currently we're running DMX systems, PicoBoos, BooBoxes, the little switch boxes and turn knobs. What's unique about Wells Township haunted house is every single year about 80% of it is tore down and completely rebuilt with brand new fresh ideas. That's if you didn't know. Totally insane amount of work. And one thing that we do, another gentleman that does the electronics with me down there, his name's Doug Stryker. We've seen how good computer controls works with our show. Our show is a play in every single room for about a minute and a half, depends on the room, depends on how many people we have coming that night. It used to be controlled with just light switches and dimmer switches and MP3 players and CD players. Times have changed and we adapted to the technology. It's getting better and better by the moment. BooBox Max, and what it is a haunt controller where it has 4 relays and has 4 different buttons on it. So basically you program your music however you want it, and then your scare music, you play the BooBox. 4 normally open, 4 normally closed circuits to deal with. And what Doug came up with said, instead of cutting wires and everything, because we change stuff up every single year, we can't afford to be cutting up wires. Believe me, I've cut up plenty of wires and I still don't hear the end of it. So what we came up with, Doug and I, is a system for these PicoBoos or BooBoxes or anything with a common, normally open, normally closed circuit. We just wired outlets to them. So that way you can plug a 12 volt outlet, a 12 volt adapter in it, 110, whatever you want. And then you just program your show, and then the next year you just unplug them, put it off to the side, test it, put it back in another room. Just change your music and change your order of your buttons. It's pretty remarkable how we end up pulling this off. And basically the show runs in each room by a push of one button. And from pneumatics, you name it, lighting, everything is controlled by these little computers in each room. This year, I've been following this company, Tech, and I got to meet them. Awesome, I got to meet the programmer, the designers, everything at the trade show this year. I showed somebody else from our haunt, I said, look, I love the BooBoxes, but we got to keep adapting to technology. DMX is unbelievable for a show. If you want to do an amazing show, DMX is the way to go. Lots of wiring, lots of programming, takes a lot of time. BooBoxes, Max, you got 4 buttons, awesome, cool, awesome, work. But if you want to add video, you got to buy another video player. Now you're talking $300 that goes up to $400, $500. Depending on what you want to do per room. More devices, more money. Well, this company, Tech, has invented this awesome, amazing box. Blew my mind when I first saw it. And what we did is came up with an idea of we're gonna wire it up just like how we did the BooBox Maxes and PicoBoos and all that stuff. And I just got done wiring it up. I wanna kinda show you the basics of it so you understand, and maybe this might help you out in your your haunted yard, or whatever you do. If you like this type of stuff, it kind of makes life a little easier, you know, instead of flipping switches and plugging in extension cords and unplugging them. I'm sure everybody's been there, you know, so check this out. Terror Tech. This is a box, sort of like how we have in a haunted house that we do all of our lighting and our shows with. Now, it's just a box with a hinge, and I haven't put a handle on it yet. Swear I got one. Bam. You go like this, and then you lift it up. My cord plugs into there. Booyah! This is the control box. This does pretty much anything that you can imagine without using DMX. Probably the only thing, and I haven't really tried it out yet, so don't quote me on this, is you can't dim lights. If you know how to build a circuit, you could probably do that. Please forgive me, this is a prototype. I just put it together, and all these parts came from the haunted house, and they're all recycled. What we got here is the main Terror Tech box. We got a main power switch that kills everything. Turn this on, you get power. This is your main power. You got 4 outlets. So you could plug in an audio system or something else that you need powered on all the time. And how I got this wired up. On this box, there is 8 relays. So what I did is, let's see if you can follow me around. Oh, I wired this up too because it has a 12-volt output on it. So I just wired a little light because you're in the dark. This is pretty cool. So number 1, normally open, normally close. What you talking about, Paul? What is normally open, normally close? Well, I'm gonna show you. We got this light right here. And what I'll do is put the light right there. Normally open, plug that in, no light. Why no light, Paul? Because that means normally open, means no circuit is complete. Now, if you plug it in to normally closed, we got light. So all the normally closed circuits have light. Basically what we did here is we took 8 possibilities and made them into 16 by simple outlets. And how we do that is we take your normal outlet, negative side, positive gold, negative silver. Sometimes it's not always them colors. Sometimes they're red, black, orange, depending on what color you painted your haunted house last year. Anyway, you see a little cross member right there? This thing right there. See how it goes from here to there? This thing right there. Well, what we do is to get that extra circuit is we break that off. Here's your normal one with that. Here's the other one without. So all you have to do is just break a little piece off. And then now you got 2 plugs instead of 1. So we're optimizing this to the fullest because we might have a light that comes on. And when that light goes off, maybe we want something else go on. Some strobe lights, if you have it on a setting, it takes like a second or 2 to turn on. You could have just a regular light plugged into it, and then on the normally closed side, you have a light plugged into it, and normally open side, you have a strobe light plugged into it. So you could program it to flicker that light, but the strobe light won't come on. But when you completely swap the circuits around, then that strobe light takes like a second or 2 and then it will come on. One cool thing about this is you can do HD video as well with it. That's awesome. You don't have to buy nothing else. All in one box. I don't know if you can see it down in there, but you got your HDMI cable. Plugs right in. You got an audio out, so you can record audio, video, and you can program scenes as far as turning stuff off and turning it on. The most amazing part about this, and forgive me, and don't make fun of me or anything like that, because this is Erica's, not Paul's. pink tablet. That's how you program it, either from a tablet, your cell phone, a laptop with Wi-Fi, anything with Wi-Fi. That's how you program the box. Unbelievable. Now, I haven't got a chance to program it yet because I just hooked it up. I'm gonna show you the relays and how they work. Okay, here we go. Tech Control. Here's the address, 10.0.0.1. By the way, Tech. I watched a video online and it was starting to frustrate me. But I went to your website, clicked support, downloaded the manual, cakewalk. So far, we're gonna use, that's normally closed. So that circuit is this. Normally open, normally closed. So we'll plug a light into the normally open. Bam. So that's one. And this is from a tablet, people. Watch. Instant. So even if you don't know how to program it, you could just have that screen up on the relays and just tap stuff on and off just to mess with people. You could hook this up to your house and turn on and off lights and people think your house is haunted. I even haven't begun to start programming this. But so far, so good. I'm totally satisfied with your product. Tech. Yeah, these are the relays. You can uncheck, you can check all. And also gives you the little red LED display there, or you can do one at a time. It has two triggers. So wait a minute. Not only you could program one show, you could program 2 shows from one box. You gotta be kidding me. Will it run 2 shows simultaneously? We're gonna find out, because we're gonna use their tech box to the fullest. And stay updated for more videos. If you have any questions, comments, comment below. I'll answer you. Questions, give me a thumbs up on the video. If you don't like it, thumbs down. Hey, that's cool, man, you know. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and every time I have a new video up, you'll see it right on your homepage. You don't gotta do nothing, automatic. It's that awesome. YouTube. Peace, people. Audi 5000 G.